good. This is good. Perfect. Good. Okay. Oh, little one. Okay. All my sins are deep in washing over me. Okay, little one. Don't want her to admit to something. Oh. Okay. Okay. There you go. Good. Perfect. Perfect. Oof, you're looking rough, right? Because I just woke up. Don't link Ishiboy Inc. will come up there, show. Because doing walks, having a wonderful day. Sorry for looking at mess. We just woke up. It's a beautiful day on the 26th. June 2026. Beautiful day. Look at this. Beautiful. I'm gonna be doing a TikTok live a bit, not a TikTok live, sorry, a live. It's a bit earlier than usual, but my mom didn't ask me to call her, so I'm gonna call my mom. So, oops. So that is why we're here super early. That is why it's early. Okay, good. Now. There you go. There you go. Watching over me. We have, there you go, perfect. Whew, what a day. So don't blink, it's your boy Ingrid. Welcome on the show. Welcome to day 267 of Project Vendetta. It is a gorgeous day to be alive, an even better day to be with you guys. Today was a chill day. We've been up for, well, it's complex. So yesterday I got tired after 5 hours, right? So I decided to sleep. We've ended up sleeping for 6 hours. Oh, by the way, cheers. Monster Zero Ultra. Oh, that's good. That is good. Nice. So yes, like I was saying, because doing well. I was with you guys today. Today is Friday. It's not Friday already. It's Friday already. Whoa, dude. Incredible. It goes so fast. It goes so freaking fast. So, yeah, like I was saying, super simple. Super simple. We woke up this morning and I was like, oh, okay, you slept the whole night. and I did upload. I'm actually happy because we did upload quite a lot. I was like, you might sleep for more than 3 hours, so I uploaded for a lot. We still had a couple hours. Shit. There you go. Chips. That's what we're from yesterday. Mr. Beckham. Nice. Yeah, functions. Good. Very nice. So I wake up and I'm like, oh, dude. Kind of happy we did upload quite a lot, right? Then I do my things. I'm getting ready to do a video, and I feel like I'm gonna tell you a secret. Not a secret, but something that's too much information. Sometimes when I make videos, I'll go jerk off before. Help me feels more focus. Helps me feel more calm, more relaxed. So that's important to me. And then I was like, oh my god, you're tired. I went to sleep, and I ended up sleeping from, I think it was 1:30 to right now, which is 3 hours. Right? That's actually pretty good. And once again, we uploaded. We did the Lord's work, bro. And I know this is blasphemous. I'm sorry that's blasphemous, but we did the Lord's work. We basically uploaded. And I basically uploaded the whole freaking repertoire of this, which is not a lot. It's 2 days, but still. Understanding that you can upload 2 days worth of everything, and everything is, sorry, as I wake up to sleep. There's no, nothing specific, nothing special, right? So yeah, so now, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna call my mom, call my dad. I've been nasal to both of them lately, by not talking as much. We used to call a lot, and yes, it was because they were calling me and they were worried about the government. Now we haven't called in a while. And, yeah. Then I'm gonna be streaming some Binding of Isaac. Hopefully, being able to update Fortnite. Then I'm gonna be going live again at 8 o'clock. Small live with a mukbang and just talking. And then we'll stream again. Sounds good? Sounds good. Let's call. The reason why I'm a bit sad, not sad, but like something with less energy is I started looking for work again. I go by phases. And this is the hard part where you get constantly said no to, you get constantly said, I had a Zoom interview. 10 minutes, the guy was like, no, we'll call you when we decide. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, come on. Let's call her and text her at the same time. Hi, Mom. How are you?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm a bit.
Hello?
Oui.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Mom. How are you?
Okay, how are you?
I'm good right now. I'm putting more
No, I
effort.
cannot hear you. Call me
Uh,
back in an hour or so.
okay, I'll
I
call you.
cannot hear.
No
Okay,
problem.
bye.
Bye, Ma. I love you.
You too, bye.
You heard that though. Try again.
Hello?
Yes, Mom. Test, test.
Okay, now it's good.
Nice, nice, nice. How are you? It's been a while.
Yeah, I know. How's
It's
everything with you?
good. It's right now it's a bit harder because right now I'm trying my best to find a job. I'm going on the website. I'm applying in places, so it's a bit harder because you get some rejection, you get some no. But hey, that's part of life, right?
Okay,
But
alright.
the rest is
Now,
great. I went to celebration with La Saint Jean.
c'est quoi?
I went to la célébration de Saint Jean.
Okay.
It was really nice.
Okay.
It was really really nice. I got destroyed by mosquito, but the rest was freaking awesome.
Okay.
How,
So
how about
now,
yourself?
okay.
How's everything with you?
Yeah, everything is okay.
Nice, nice.
So he's gonna take you home
On Monday.
on Monday. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, that's perfect. I'm excited.
Okay.
I'm excited to see you.
Merci.
Ça fait longtemps.
N'achète pas beaucoup de choses parce que je t'ai acheté des shopping.
Okay, no problem, no problem. I know I spent, but I had to because I had no food left.
Hein?
I had to buy groceries, but if you tell me don't, I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, don't do it
Perfect.
wait till I bring everything and then see what's you're missing.
Okay, that's no problem, ma.
Ok. Sully, elle a offert de venir te chercher parce que tu vas avoir un peu de problème avec la station de Fairview. It doesn't exist anymore, the buses.
What?
Yeah, you have to go.
Wait a second. I'm sorry. Please repeat that. I didn't understand. I thought the Fairview doesn't exist. What do you mean?
No, it does exist, mais la station, tu vas pas savoir. Il faut que tu demandes au monsieur, I don't know, non, il va venir te chercher.
Okay, that's no problem, ma. Yeah, as long as it make it easier for you and me, no problem. I'm a bit confused by what you're saying, but I trust you.
Okay, I have to show you. Tu vas pas le savoir.
Since when?
Hein?
Since when?
Since the RAM.
Ah, je comprends.
Okay.
Je comprends. But I might be able to take the RAM to see you.
Yeah?
I might be able to take the RAM, but if I'm gonna see Sony, there's no problem. But I don't want to ask him all the time,
No. So I'm gonna show you how to get out.
There's no problem.
Okay. But now, s'il te plaît, Stéphane, mets un délocalisation.
Yes, I promise.
Okay, because I don't want him to say anything about your smell.
Yeah, I promise you.
Okay?
I give you my word, Mama.
Okay, alors tu vois à quelle heure tu peux venir te chercher?
Well, I usually see you. You told me I had to go at what time?
Entre 11h et midi.
Okay, that's perfect.
Okay?
That is perfect.
Okay, mais sois prêt à 11h, s'il te plaît.
I promise you, I will be ready.
Non, 11h et midi.
I'll be ready at 11. I'll come down at 11:30. Yeah, that's no problem, Mama.
Yeah. So he won't be ready before 11:30. So at 11:30, be ready. And
Yes.
I'm gonna call you when we arrive.
That's perfect, Ma. It's good to hear your voice.
Okay.
Mama,
Wait.
I love you.
And Jay will take you, but I have to show you where to get out. That's why.
Please, because if you tell me, I swear to God, I didn't even know what you were talking. I didn't even know the Fairview.
So that's why I told him Soli is gonna bring you and he's gonna take you. essential. I'm gonna come with him.
Okay, that's perfect.
Okay, so I'm gonna bring you the thing. You're gonna put it in your apartment. Okay, and then I'm gonna tell Soli to bring us to Fairview. So at least you know how you're gonna get there, or we're gonna talk.
Well, no problem. It doesn't matter because if you bring me to Fairview, I can see what to do and then we can walk after. No problem.
Exactly, we can walk after.
Yeah, because
I want you to see. That's why, because I got lost.
Man, fuck. I swear to God, and it's a bit of a shit because I've been since you've been to the apartment, to the condo. I've only ever done this.
Yeah, so that's why I asked Soli if he's gonna bring you.
Stop, I'm gonna
come with you. Yeah, I'm gonna come with you because I want you to see where to take the bus.
No problem. Maman,
Oui.
merci beaucoup pour tout. I would love if after you show me on Monday, tu me textes les directions après. Don't worry about it right now. You're gonna show me first and then text me because when I'm gonna see you next time, I have to know because ça c'est vraiment chamboulant là.
Yeah, parce que I got lost.
Okay.
I'm
not even surprised. I think a lot of people got lost.
Yeah.
If you didn't tell me, I would have went and I would have ended up where?
No, that's why I told Soli to come with me to pick you up. I want to show you where to get off.
Okay.
And where to take the bus.
Il n'y a pas de problème.
Okay.
As long as I'm seeing you, I'm happy.
Okay, so 11:30 be ready. Okay.
Yes, maman. Please text me on Sunday.
Yes, I will.
Merci, maman.
Okay.
Bonne soirée, bonne journée, maman.
Merci toi aussi.
Bye. My phone just text me. Oh. There you go. See, it's not that I don't like calling my parents. I do like calling my parents, but it's just that, you know, it's so... How can I put this? I'm so secluded. I'm so... On my own. Like today was actually a mindfuck. Look at this though. This is super nice. I do like this. This is super nice. It is so... I want the system updates. If I can avoid it. Because I know Samsung push it, but I don't know if Pixel push it. Give me a sec. I love this one. You see, I love my mom. And I'm going to tell you another thing after that I hope makes more sense, but... in a perfect world, you're coming back to me, but that's absurd, cause it will never happen. Big word. Sorry for the burp. You're gonna get what you deserved. 5. Sorry, 5. Si je m'arrête un instant pour te parler de la vie, juste comme ça, tranquillement, dans un rue Bord-Saint-Denis. Les pieds gelés, juste à temps pour pause partout. Les folquets, la bedaine, les morveux, l'hypothèque, les bons coups et les plaines. Je suis 24. Give me a... I found you. Okay. So 324, so that's number 5. Where's number 6? Les étoiles filantes. mean, I just have to upload, but I don't know which I uploaded and which I didn't. Si je m'arrête un instant, that's a mess, bro. That's a mess, bro. Pour te parler de la vie, juste comme ça, tranquillement, dans un reborn Saint-Denis. But it will never happen. Wait my turn. I hate to break it to you, you play the part so very well. I've been so inclined to tell you no. Okay, so I think this is the one. I swear to God, if I didn't do it, I'd be so pissed. And I didn't do it. Yeah. Sorry once again, everything. I uploaded the wrong thing. I uploaded the non-vocal, so you missed a call with my mom, and you missed the intro. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Wow. I throw you. Okay. 267. Puis c'est rentré, puis gelé. Juste attends pour pause partout. Puis au bout de chemin, dis-moi ce qui va rester. De la petite enfance et de la cour de récré. Parle plus souvent. On se dira finalement que le beau temps passe comme une étoile filante. Tu m'écris, il pleut à Montréal. Tu me dis, je te fais du mal. Et tu m'écris, il neige à Paris. Les temps font dur ce temps-ci. Je sais que j'ai parti en courant et que ça ne t'a pas plu. Que je n'ai pas pris le temps de te dire salut, mais les amours sont mortes. C'est trop tard, j'ai franchi la porte et toi tu pleures comme une madeleine. Je sais que je t'ai fait de la peine. Mais y'a pas de... Ok. We're done. Ok. Tu m'écris. Il pleut à Montréal. Good. Parfait. There you go. Perfect. I fucking love this song. So just like I was saying, the whole thing with the government, the whole thing with the, the constant calls and shit like that, kind of took me out. It was so socially draining. You guys have to understand something, which is going to be the subject of tonight, but I'm not going to do a subject. I'm going to call my dad before that. I'm going to do a small subject. I'm going to call my dad and I'll continue. I know it's going to be hard for you guys, but my dad and I'm going to call him. You know, you guys ask me sometimes, well, nobody asked me except for Carly, once, 4 months ago, why don't you stream more? And I finally realized the streaming is sort of something special, something social. Even though I don't get viewers, it's still something social, right? It implies that I'm playing a game that's MMORPG, right? It implies. So it's sort of this very special thing where I'm like, I don't know if I feel like it. I don't know if I want to do it, you know. So it's tougher. It's tougher because you put yourself in a position where you might or might not have a good time. You might or might not have the conversation. It's like being on your own for a long ass time. What are you talking about? Why you keep on ringing, dude? What's that going on here? What is the greatest thing with this phone also? Fortnite Striker Sprites. Whoa, dude. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. Shut up. What is really nice is I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna have uploaded everything that I had to upload, which is a full phone. When I get to delete the full phone, which I do like a lot. So yeah, so like I was saying, I'm not used to social. I lost the habits of the social. There's a certain amount of time. And again, I'm not victimizing myself. Please understand that I'm not making myself out to be a victim. I'm not making myself out to be the woe is me, right? Everything that I'm doing right now, everything that's going on right now is and will be always be of my own volition. I want to know if I can do this, because I don't think you're seeing this. It kind of sucks. I don't think you're seeing the... Yeah, you're not seeing them. You know what's insane? You know what's insane? Since I'm recording here, oh my god, this is so stupid. You know what's insane? All you have to do is the video. Sorry. All I have to do is the video here to see the cloud, but you're already filming. So what you need to do is, because you'll see this part. I can't do anything about that. You see the cloud right here, which are a lot nicer. And then what you're gonna do is, when you're finished, you're gonna be deleting the video. And when you get the good camera, and you use the good camera, because if I don't press the button to play, the camera app will close, because it will think that, oh, it's a mistake. So yeah. So you have this. You have this, and you're good, you know? And it's sort of tough because I could have thought about it before, but yeah. This is the whole plan. Is to do long ass videos and long form of content. So then when I'm coming back, because the goal right now is sort of to get it out of my system. Right? You can take out an hour video. You can take out a 2-hour video. And then next year, again, I'm planning on needing a friend to help me out, but when I'm going to go to the north and be short videos, and then when I come back, it'll be a sort of a in between long videos and the short videos, right? So you'll get content that is more digestible, but you'll have all three forms. You'll have long ass content, which is this year, right? You'll have short form content, which was when I was making videos. You'll have medium sized content, which is already existent and will exist when I come back. So the goal is to have a more diverse catalog of diverse duration. So people will have videos they can watch when they're working, when they're doing the dishes, but also when they're doing something. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, think about it. What I have to do is this. You're gonna see this, which I'm sorry it sucks, but at least you have this. And I believe that this part, which is right here, yes, kind of in my head, this part, yeah, so you have this part beats this part, but also beat this part. Yeah, around this, you have this, so you still get like almost similar, half used and half not used. Because on days like this, it's a shame that you don't stick out, because they're so nice. And then also, if the nature was of the primary essence, I'm also doing it here. So there you go. Yeah, so I'm sort of the whole thing, the whole drama, the whole like needing of help, right? I had to call a lot. I had to do a lot of isolation, not isolation, but a lot of social, right? Which is a good thing because it prepares you for life, and it's helpful and it's useful because again, your goal in life is to be as social as needed. Because yeah, you want to be as social as needed because you're not gonna work alone, and you're gonna have some coworker, and if you're the asshole, you're gonna get shunned. So you have to be socially adept or socially able to be sort of likable, right? That way, your coworker, who you share your life with, they're gonna like you, right? So with that being said, social is nice, but right now I don't need social. I need to work on this, on working on this, on being healthier, on being more able to have a bigger social batteries, right? So this is why even streaming, because it's an opportunity to talk to people. I haven't talked to people, which is not true. I talked to Dolores hier for la Saint Jean, and I talked to Maddie 2 days ago. I texted Carly 3 days ago. I talked to my dad on the 24th. I talked to my mom right now. These are all the conversations I have. Yeah. And those are, and I talk to people on FetLife, but FetLife is more, it's more of a physical need than a social need. I'm not making fun of them. I'm not playing checkers there or chess. I'm pretty good at chess. I'm pretty good because I used to play. But probably right now, with fully developed mind, I'll get my ass kicked. So yeah, so you're talking about this, and it's kind of like, and it's been rough. And then I'm also kind of annoyed because this is very, very personal, and this is very, how do I put this? It's very specific to the case right now. It's, you're annoyed because you didn't get to work. But you didn't get to work because you didn't get to work because you were doing something that was prioritized. This was a life question. Like, getting my money is important because it allows me to eat and it allows me to pay the rent. So very important. Very, very important. And yeah, so to me this is meaningful, but there's also cases of, how can I put this? There's also cases of, did I want it to take out as much as it did? No. Did I want to stress my parents as much as I did? No. Did I want to have the constant bickering and arguing with my parents? No. But it happened and you gotta move on, but it was very draining. And then I was kind of annoyed because all of this, you guys know how hard I worked, right? But I have this humongous problem where I'll work really hard for like a month and a half, 2 months, 3 months in a row. I'll take a week where I'm next to doing nothing, right? So instead of going this, you're either doing highs and lows, highs and lows, highs and lows. It doesn't matter how high you can go, because you'll hit lower. So it's very nice to be more stable. I was doing a video yesterday, not an intro, but a everlasting video, which is long as fuck. I'm gonna keep on doing this. I really like this. I like this. And I'm sorry it took me like 267 days to realize, but what can I do? It's Levy. So, and the show, I was talking about a show which is Yunus Anus, which is Markiplier and Crank Game, and the whole thing was a year. The whole thing was a year, and the whole thing was, it was insane because they deleted the channel. They had merged. They had a successful business. They deleted it, right? And even then, what I'm talking about this is because they release a video per day. They release 267. So you possibly add in intro videos and you possibly add outro videos plus your content, right? And people were expecting every single day a video. They didn't miss one day. Now, here's the truth, right? There's a possibility that they filmed a couple per day, but they had days off, right? It's very possible, but imagine every single day, okay, we're dropping a video. And it's just nice. It's just super cool. It's just super meaningful, right? Because you do that. But at the same time, in my case, what I do is I drop 10 videos on one day. The next day I drop 2. The next day I drop nothing. So the 10 videos per day that I did the first time, it's meaningless because it's that. Now, the government, ultimately speaking, was out of my control. If it was in my control, I would have not had to deal with that shit. Thank God. But I have to deal with that shit. So there's no point in saying if I didn't have to deal with that shit, because I did. I think, you know what I think I'm going to do? We're gonna be, I'm gonna be talking to my father. I'm gonna be playing Betting with Eyes. I can call my dad. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna call my dad when I play Betting with Eyes. Like, so that way I don't have as much stress. And again, I can't do this for too long because at 8 o'clock I'm gonna go out again and I'm gonna do a mukbang and I'm like, I know what to talk about, you know. So it's meaningless, but it's meaningful in the non-meaning. So right now, it's meaningful what we're talking about, but there's a meaning into finishing the thought on another video. So the less you do right now, the more you can have later on, and the more you do right now, the less you can have later on. Do I want to do a lot now? I don't want to do a lot later on. I don't know. So with the again, insanity. My apologies. Disgusting. With that being said, it's rough because, you know, if it was in my control, I would have controlled that, right? I keep thinking, this is the brain of an insane person. Asylum, right? Arkham Asylum. Not even a no one's asylum. I'm a murderous freak, right? But I murder my own dreams. God knows son of bitches. Right now, what we're thinking is the content, of course. Then there's the fact that, well, this is really cool. Then there's the fact that I feel bad because I should have thought about this video portion a while ago. It would have been nice, right? And then I think about, you should call your daddy, that's a good guy. And you're making him wait, and that's not cool. And I had a good time with my mom, so if I had a good time with my mom, see, this is also the plan. My mom and my dad, or similar-ish. They're not the same person, but they're similar-ish. So I always have this mentality that if I do call my mom, it's going well, and I'll call my dad, and it will go well. I'm not sure how that works, but that's truly a mentality that I have. This is truly something that I believe in. Don't ask me how, don't ask me why. Just something I believe in, you know? Give me a sec. Today's Prime Day? Is Prime Day over? Prime Day 2026 Canada. Okay, I have to do something. Amazon? I'm just curious. Does Prime Day exist? Prime Day ends tonight. Phone. Okay, so I'm gonna do Android tablets. Android. Instead of a phone. Stay away from me. Android tablets. The insane part is understanding that a tablet is less expensive than a I hate to break it to you, you played the part so very well. Good, okay, I have an idea. Okay, good, perfect. So like I was saying, I'm gonna ask you to buy a tablet today. I'm gonna buy a tablet today. I'm gonna buy a tablet today. Because it's Prime Day. Why another playthrough of the tower? This one's gonna be the AI version. Gonna be AI, and if there's no AI, we're gonna do for dummies. IV dummies. Which is a playthrough that we follow the guide. And I'll start it. I'll start it next week. I'm starting in July. Yeah. I'm gonna have another one. So just like I was saying, we're in a position where it's sort of taking me out of things, right? I couldn't control the government. I couldn't control my situation with the government, so I had to go through that, and I feel bad because I didn't work as much. It doesn't matter how much I work right now or how much I worked before. If those period of time I couldn't work, and it affected me mentally. And right now we're repairing ultimately speaking, I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not disappointed in anybody, but it's like, okay, that's a lot of bullshit. And I talk about my father and my mom. When I call my mom and it goes well, I had this mentality of, I call my father and it goes well. Or I call my dad and it goes well, that my mom is going to go well. Now, does it happen? No. Most of the time it's completely different. And that's okay. They're entity with different emotion, different background, different knowledge, different reaction to a certain action. Right? That's what I'm saying, right? And then you realize something, right? It's the exact same thing as what I'm talking about, right? If I can avoid bullshit, I'm gonna avoid bullshit. So with this, I have this presumption that because it happened once, the problem, all the headaches, all the trouble, right? And because it happened once, it will happen again. Okay? It will happen again. Will it happen again? I don't know. But it'll happen again. And that freaking sucks. Because it's not supposed to happen, but it will happen. So, with all of this being said, you know, I'm worried it's gonna be happening again. So, there's a part of my brain, which is a very big part of my brain, that says, you can avoid this. You're putting yourself in a position that you can avoid. Why? By not being social. Oh shit. Holy shit. I don't have enough storage, which is not true. I do have storage. You deserve, you gonna give it to me, wait my turn. I have to figure out what I uploaded, what I didn't upload, and it's right here. You're gonna get what you deserve, but it will never happen, wait my turn. In a perfect world, but it will never happen. In your room, with the radio up under so loud, no one hears you feeling. No, you don't know what it's like, when nothing feels alright. You don't know what it's like to be like me, to be hurt, to be down, to be left out in the dark, to be kicked when you're down, They feel like you've been pushed around to be howdy, yeah. You break it down, no one understands you. No, you don't know what it's like, what it's like. Welcome to my life. It's gonna be no one ever wanted one away. No one ever saw you in the back. You might think I'm happy, but I'm not gonna be okay. Everybody wanted to. What did we do? We took the studio app and we did this word. This word will give me what? This word will give me access to what I uploaded. And then we're gonna go to all the videos that I did. I'm gonna go all the way down, right? Oh, one. And then you're gonna see, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now we have 5. Then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go here, right? In my files, I'm gonna go here, videos. I'm gonna do SD, screen capture, okay? And I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm gonna confirm that this is 4. 4. Perfect, 420. That's the one. The screaming is so loud, bro, so loud. And then what we're gonna do is delete everything below. And I'm gonna be able to tell you how much space we got. We need a grand total of 45 gigs. Right now we at 1 TB, 1000. Got you in the back. You might think I'm happy, but I'm not gonna be okay. There you go. And of course, this plays on the mental, of course. This is fatigue, bro. I got 831, so 0.5. So if you're good, which I'm not, you see that's 159.5. Or if you're even more clever, you say it's 158.9. 158.9. It's one of those two. Let's decide which one it is. I'll make you work a little bit. I think those two is good. You found out? Yeah, it was 159.1. I want to create doubts. I wanted to create doubts out of nothing. Why? Because I can. Suppose that. So yeah, so it's tough. It's tough because on one hand, I'm super happy because, you know, this is finished. Which is all the bullshit, right? On the other hand, I'm feared that this is happening again because I took off on making content, which is my dream. No matter how little success or how no success I got, because we're not successful, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll be able to say I worked hard. I put everything that I had in it, right? So when when I don't do it, I'm like, dude, you're fucking up. You're not putting your all in it, and that's why you're not successful. So I become very self-conscious and very pessimistic. Not because I believe that I'm fucking up, but because I believe there's more I can do, right? I'm not a half glass full or half glass empty. I'm a full glass or empty glass. I don't mind if the glass is empty. I'm a yes or no. Don't give me maybe, right? You can give me a maybe, I'll be like, well, think about it. Is it yes or no? You know? Kind of tame. Chicken wings. This was good because I wasn't sure. And listen, it happens, right? So we're good now. We're good. So yeah. So right now, what we're doing is we're working a lot, and then it's sort of nonsense because I'm not at a point, or I'm not at a stage of life where I understand that you can't do everything. So things happen in life where it affects me. For example, yesterday, I went to bed because one of the playthrough broke. It didn't charge properly. Shit happens, right? But in my head, it's like, this is the perfect excuse to go to sleep. And I went to sleep and I slept for 12 hours. Did I need 12 hours sleep? I don't know. My body said I needed it. Maybe I'm just lazy, right? And it felt fucking heavenly. It felt fucking amazing. Did I need it? No. Did I want it? Yeah, I felt like I deserve it, right? And the question is, and we're getting better. You know, life is about improving. Life is about becoming a better version of yourself. Ink 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, 5.0. Right now we're at Ink 6.7. I had to do it, I'm sorry. And just by doing that, I dropped down to 6.6. Oh well, it's la vie. And yeah, so you're sort of doing that, right? And you're sort of doing this in a specific sense of I don't feel bad. I feel like I'm improving. I feel like I can sleep for 12 hours and not feel bad about it, which is a great thing. Now, ultimately speaking, I'm not gonna sleep every day 12 hours because then I'll be fucking, oh my god, what am I doing, you know? But I can, you know? And that's heavenly. That's heavenly. That is heavenly, you know? And we're at that stage, right? So, slowly but surely. And then it's gonna be about re-becoming social. We're about re-becoming social without having a fear that the outside world will strike. Am I fearful that the outside world will strike? No, I'm fearful of eventuality. I'm fearful that I'm gonna have more problem with the government. I'm fearful that I'm gonna have a bigger part of a problem which I can't control. And it sucks. And this sucks. And this really sucks. And this really sucks. Because I can't do shit. You know? I can pretend like I can. I can pretend like I try, but I can't do shit. Things will happen, and you cannot live in isolation, and you cannot live out of bounds, and you cannot live... I know, personally speaking, I know people that are off-grid. And they believe that because they don't have contact with people, they don't have problem. But one of them is a OnlyFans model, which nothing wrong with that. I don't judge. But at the same time, I'm like, dude, I don't even like doing that. And she has some knowledge. She has a background as a marine biologist. But then she had to break up with her boyfriend, and then there was some stalking going on. Because there was some stalking going on, she became sort of antisocial and sort of paranoiac, right? So she becomes paranoiac and just like, dude, never again. Which I totally get. It's totally making sense, right? But at the same time, you're off grid for one dude, so you're not avoiding society. You're avoiding one dude. And the other person is just a person that's, I'm not even gonna say the situation, but they put themselves through that. You got cuddled as a kid, and they're just not able to function in society. They're just not able. They got everything, and they're living in the basement, you know, of the parents, and they're able to do everything and anything. They get what they want. They get food. They can't function in society. I saw them in a party 3 years ago, and it was a mess. And what can I do? There's your life, right? So yeah, it's tougher because you see the possible outlook, right? And possible solution for that. And then you also see the consequences and like ultimately speaking, that's 2 examples out of 8 billion people. 2 example that doesn't work doesn't mean that there's an example that does work. 2 example that doesn't work doesn't mean that every single example won't work, right? There's possibly very functioning member of society that are off-grid. Thinking about a writer. There's a writer and he just writes and then he sends his script and there you go. Stephen King, one of my favorite authors, who spent a majority of time of multiple years on cocaine. But again, no judging. Fucking love you, dude. My favorite Stephen King, it's tough. The Dust is something that I really enjoy. But I think I would go with... I possibly think that I would go with The Shining. But it's just cheating because The Shining was well written, but the saving grace was Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson played a perfect role in The Shining. So you see this and like, oh wow, okay, well, the way I view it, the way I see it. Understand that I was obsessed. This is another crazy story. I was obsessed with Chucky, which I'll play. So every single day I go to work, every single day I come back. Great story, right? And I'm going to a Walmart. The Walmart, there's DVD bin at $5. Problem is, there's a lot of double. There's double, triple, 4 times the DVDs. So you go there, and you go there too often. You go there twice a week because you're working twice a week. Every time that you pick up a DVD, right? And then you realize, like, holy shit, dude. I have this, 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 I have everything, right? So then you see a really nice box. And this, what I'm telling you, is absolutely a true story. Couldn't be more true, okay? And I pick up a DVD, and it's Curse of Chucky. And at first I'm like, oh, this is a horror movie, I shouldn't. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna buy it. This I never told it because it's a shame. It's a shameful idea. I'm in the bus. No. I'm out of the bus. I'm waiting for the bus, sorry. And it's night. And I'm like, and I have the DVD in this small bag. And I'm like, why did you buy this? Now you're gonna have to watch it. And I'm fearful of watching it. I'm fearful. What I do is I wait the next morning when it's right outside, so I'm not afraid. Because I was afraid back then. Am I still afraid? Too busy to be afraid, to be honest. Possibly still afraid, but too busy. And it's crazy because playing the Resident Evil game made me less afraid. It's because you know it's gonna be a jump scare. They use it too much. So you just know it's gonna happen. By the way, I'm gonna do the whole Resident Evil series in French. Okay, that's gonna be kind of cool. So just like I was saying, I said this, and then I go to watch it, and Ghost of Chucky was funny. It became one of my favorite movies, and I watched it. It was so good. So then I got obsessed. I downloaded Chucky, Child Play 1, 2, 3. I watched Curse of Chucky, and I watched I watched Bride of Chucky, and I watched Seed of Chucky. And those two movies were good, but not that great compared to the Child Play. And then later on, when I started working, because I wasn't working that much, I started working a lot, and I started having audiobook, and I started listening to the audiobook of Child Play. They were much better. So this is the case of the book sucked, but the interpretation was amazing. Fight Club. And there's a case of the interpretation sucked, but the book rules, and that is the case with most things, right? But then you become that person that says, all in the book, or in the manga, or in the comics, and you don't want to be that guy. Because nobody likes that guy. Yeah, nobody likes me because I'm that guy. But no, I'm not that guy. I might be that guy, I don't know. I used to be that guy. But I don't think I'm anymore because I haven't read recent stuff. Why? I'm fucking insane. I work a lot, you know? I was watching a clip. And that clip was, that was a nice song. Sakura Card Hunter, which I used to watch when I was 9 or 10 years old, not 6, 7. I was too old. I was way too old to watch. It was good. It was good, but it was, again, at my mom's house. I used to watch most of the shows at my mom's house. At my mom's house, I would be there twice per month, 4 days out of a month. You can't follow a series with 4 days. Yeah, I know. Sucky. And that's it. So, what I'm saying, right now, we're kind of focusing on the work because I feel so bad about missing that much work. But then, which is yesterday, we fear missing out, right? Which is already implied yesterday's video. In yesterday's video, my fear of missing out isn't missing out what's not happening. My fear of missing out is what's not meant to happen. Because this is we spend a lot of the time focusing on destiny and fate. If something is meant to happen, it will happen regardless. Right? Cool. My fear of missing out is I'm working so much that I'm not doing anything else. But then I also have this fear of if I'm doing anything else, I won't work. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you another secret, right? You guys know that I'm utterly obsessed with, what's it called? The Tower. Honestly. I'm in a position right now where I bought a tower so it could be idle. True story, right? I wanted to be idle. And it was idle, for sure, it was idle. But then something happened that was terrible. I became addicted. And I started making a new game. Right? When I had the 3 games, I'm going to tell you the truth. This is 100% the truth. When I bought the first game, which is this one, right? This phone, I had I had this one I can play for 8 or 9 hours. When I have this one, I can do 6 or 7 hours. Not am I trying to make a meme. And Sword, I can do a full, which is 4 hours and a half. Right? But it's more than that. Why? Because I can go back to the beginning, to the easy difficulty. Easy. And I can do 10 hours, I can do more than 12 hours, and I can do, I don't know. I hadn't tested it. But I could basically go and do everything that I wanted and still produce content, right? But then here's the problem. I bought so many other playthroughs, and most of these I can stay for 2 hours out. So every 2 hours I have to check it out. Now I can just close it, right? And when I close it, I don't make content. The workaholic in me won't allow it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So it's kind of nice because we're aware of this stuff. Kind of nice because I'm hyper aware of that stuff. Am I trying to change it? No. Should I change it? Possibly. Changing it is quitting. I'm not a quitter. You know, that sucks. That sucks. But anyway, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stop the video here. We'll come back with a mukbang today. Today we're eating some delicious lasagna. And I'll be back at like 8 o'clock when I'm gonna have the sun set. And what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna call my dad. I'm gonna be watching some TikTok. And then at 8 o'clock I'll come back and we'll do another TikTok live. Sounds good? Sounds great. I hope. Love you guys. Okay, good. Perfect. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. So we just finished an hour long video. Oops, I forgot to do this. We're gonna do it after. We'll do it after. Now I'm gonna do it. Then I'm going to go stream some Binding of Isaac, and then at 8 o'clock, which is in an hour 45, I'll be back outside making some more content. So right now, what we're doing is we're going inside because I want to call my mom, and she said to call her at 5 o'clock. We didn't. And then what I'm gonna do is again Binding of Isaac, and then what I'm gonna do is super simple. I'm just gonna chill, stream, and end it. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. So as they say in French, let's fucking go, and we'll back at 8 o'clock. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in. I have to go to the bathroom. I have to go to the bathroom. Okay, perfect.